here I am again. I haven't checked in for a couple of days, but I thought I'd have a little check-in and have a talk to you about leaving a narcissist. It's been a few weeks now for me. In fact, I've lost count how many weeks exactly since I found the strength to say no more and leave a narcissistic relationship. I had been with my partner then for a little bit of time, but for the last 12 months it has been seriously all abuse, mental torture, and just horrific, where I have spent all of my time trying to prove my worth to him, or tiptoe around on eggshells trying not to hurt him, or trying to make him feel good, or apologizing, or trying to work on making a relationship out of something that just was never going to happen. And came to a point where I just said, enough is enough. He had been seeing other women. He had seen one more particular than others, taking her away on holidays and creating arguments. So he had free run to go and do whatever it was that he wanted to do with her, which is fine. That's what he does. But and I, excuse me, ignore the crowds. And I sat there for a while and I put up with it, thinking that he was doing that because I was at fault, or because I wasn't good enough, or because what I was not bringing to the table was, I don't know what it was. I thought because I had the key to his house not the key to come and go, but the key to his lifestyle, and I could come and go whenever I wanted, that it was all okay. And what I was sharing with him was something more than what he was sharing with the other women. Anyway, it came to a point where I said, enough is enough. He kept telling me lies about this and about that, and every time I brought up the other woman, he was like, I told her yesterday, yesterday we had a really clear chat about it, and we're not seeing each other anymore, and it's over. Well, it's all bullshit. It was never over. Anyway, the best thing for me was no contact, so I want to talk to you again about no contact, because there is so many of you out there that are in abusive relationships and involved with a narcissist or a sociopath or whatever they are. They're just revolting human beings with no respect for anybody apart from themselves. Anybody that is in one of those relationships and needs to get out, or has got the courage to get out, then you need to really work with the no contact. And when I say no contact, I mean no contact. No contact is not just their telephone number in your phone, and contact is more than just not calling them when you're drunk, or sending them an email, or driving past their house, or anything like that. No contact is removing every part of them from your life that is a trigger, that triggers you to want to be a part of them, or triggers a memory, or triggers anything to do with them. And for me, that was the hardest thing that I ever did, but it was the best thing I ever did. When I first started no contact, I had a night on the alcohol. It didn't work. I rang him, blah, blah, blah. I don't know whether I spoke to him or not. Don't know whether I left him a message or not. It doesn't matter anyway. He didn't call back. Or if he did, I don't know whether he did. But I also sent messages to his girlfriend, because I had found out who that was. Nothing really nasty, just wishing them luck as sweetly as I possibly could in my, state of fury. But anyway, I got past all that, and I removed every photograph. I removed his contact details from my blocked list inclusive, because I found that when I was at a weak moment, I would go through my blocked calls, blocked numbers, and I'd find it. So I would send him a message or call him or something like that. But I removed everything. I removed every photograph, or nearly. There's still a couple in my phone. I keep seeing them every now and then, but they no longer affect me. I removed every video. In fact, I posted most of them on here, but I don't look at them anyway. I don't really care. I posted them because if anybody's interested, they can look at them. But so I pretty much removed everything that was a trigger. I have at home still a few items of his clothing somewhere. They're stashed up in the wardrobe. I'm not there at the moment. I'm away for at least a month, so when I get back, if I find them, I'll throw them out. If I don't find them, I'm certainly not going looking for them. I don't wear them and pine for them. I have a ring there that he gave me. I Yeah, I think I'll just throw that out, and a pair of sunglasses. Yeah, I'll throw them out too, or maybe put them on eBay. Usually, ordinarily, I would bundle things up and send them back because I don't like things to go to waste, and I know he's quite precious about what he spends his money on. But yeah, at this point, I really couldn't give a shit because he's just so full of lies and just always has been. Yeah, so for you, no contact, please. If you're trying to break away from a narcissist, somebody's hurting your soul, just remember that you're worth more, and no contact is what you really, really need to do. And that includes no telephone number, no photographs, no addresses, no pictures around the house, nothing on your computer, no reading through old emails, no email, nothing, just nothing. Just break everything, because that's what no contact really is. And that, as hard as it is, it's almost like coming through a drug addiction, really. But as hard as it is, it's the best thing that you will ever do for yourself. Well, I know for a fact it was the best thing that I did for myself, and it gave me so much strength. Day by day, I just got stronger and stronger, and I was able to make my own decisions, and I was able to go forward and do the things that matter to me with people that matter to me, rather than focusing on that crap that I came from. Anyway, so do that. And not only by doing that is that good for your soul, it's, for some people think that they need to get the narcissist back. Well, it's probably the best revenge ever is by not contacting them, because their head just goes mental, like, why am I not hearing from this person? Why is this person not crawling back? Why? Well, the reason they're not crawling back is because they're not worthy of you. You are way better than they will ever be, and they don't deserve you. They don't deserve your telephone call, they don't deserve your time, they don't deserve your pretty face, they don't deserve your hugs, they don't deserve any part of you, because they're not worthy. They make you feel bad, but that's just their inner self, which is actually the bad thing. When they call you a liar, it's because they're a liar. When they tell you you're not worthy, it's because they're not worthy. When they tell you you're fat, it's because they're fat. If they tell you you're ugly, it's because they're ugly. They might look beautiful on the outside, but they're ugly on the inside. Don't ever get confused. A narcissist is not there to make you feel good when they make you cry. A narcissist is there to make themselves feel good because they make you cry. So stay away, back up, go no contact, 100% no contact, stay away. They're just not worth it. You are far better than they will ever be, and I cannot say that more and more times than what I say it. You are far better than they will ever be. No contact, zero contact with the narcissist. Take care, and I'll see you soon.